Good morning. Today we're going to set up a new basement excavation. We're just looking at the blueprints. Looks like it is about 70 feet by 50 feet. This is all basement wall. Right here is the garage. So this wall and this wall, I only have to cut down for and put a 4-foot wall. All the basement wall is going to be 9-foot walls, and then it has a porch on the back. So these walls right here, these two walls will only have to be dug for a 4-foot wall. Our house is already staked out. We just need to get out and paint our lines, and then we will set up our laser. And other than that, it doesn't look like there's anything special on this dig. So once we get set up, we can get started and start throwing some dirt. All right, we have our paint stick. We have our plans. Our machine is warming up. As I said, the house is already staked out. We just need to paint our lines. So we're just going to kind of go around our I think our spray paint might have been frozen. Just gonna go around, kind of pay attention to our plans, make sure we get the right lines painted. I'm hoping there won't be a whole lot of cut in the back. We don't have much room in the back to pile dirt. With the house already being staked out, makes it a whole lot easier. We don't have to pull our own lines. As you can see, there's still water standing from the rain over the weekend. This is a pretty good sized house. This square back here is the porch. And also, I was told yesterday we can't put any dirt in the front yard because they haven't put the utilities yet in the subdivision. So they're coming next week to do the utilities. So we got to make sure we leave the front open to where they can get utilities in. And that's going to be our house painted out. Definitely pretty big. I'll probably start, I like to start towards the middle. Usually cut this line across the back of the garage. That way I can get the dirt out of the middle, and then when I go around the edges, I can reach everywhere to throw the dirt straight out. Some houses are so big that you have to throw the dirt once or twice to get it out anyway. But now that the house is painted out, we will go ahead and start setting up our laser. Laser I usually set up in the garage area, since that isn't unexcavated part of the basement. So hopefully throughout the whole day I won't have to move the laser. So if I move it, then I have to reshoot my grade. We'll get it somewhat level. It is self-leveling. So once you turn it on, the laser will level itself. This dig is 9-foot walls and needs to be 3 foot 3 inches above curb, I believe. Yeah, 3 foot 3 inches. So I need the top of my wall to be 3 foot 3 inches above the curb. So first thing we'll do is shoot at the center of the driveway. And it's kind of weird, the house is over here, but the center of the driveway is here. There's a side entry, garage. So we'll say it's 6'3". The laser's 6 foot 3 inches above the curb. So to get down to the 3.3, we have to drop it 3 foot. So what we'll do is start at 9.8, which is a 9-foot wall and an 8-inch footer. So we'll start at 9.8, and then to get the top of the wall down to 3 foot 3, we'll add 3 foot, which puts our grade at 12 foot 8 inches. So now we have everything set. We know our grade needs to go down 12 foot 8 inches from the top of the laser. And now we'll get this put up, and then we will get the Traco and set our grade in the Traco. All right, now that we're in the Traco, and I know I've had a bunch of people ask me what grading system we're using. This is just the grade system that comes on the new Caterpillar excavators. Nothing special, as in we didn't buy anything extra. It came on the new Tracos when we bought them. But we're gonna go turn our grade on, and then right here is where you input your grade. We need it 12 foot 8 inches, but it needs to be converted to hundredths of a foot. So 12 foot 8 inches would be 12.67. So our grade is 12.67. We'll go back, make sure we got the right bucket attachment selected, because it does change. If you change buckets, the measurements are different, so always have to make sure you have the right bucket selected. We have our grade set. So now when we come around, if we can pick up the laser, for some reason, every time, the first time you pick it up in the morning, it's hard to pick up for some reason. There it was. And now we have it set, or we're hitting our laser dead on center. So once you pick up your laser, you'll click it, bench laser accepted. That means our grade was accepted. So now when I dig down, like right here, if you look, it's telling me I need to go down about another 4 foot to get to grade. And once I get close to grade, it'll start beeping. When it beeps fast, that means you're a little bit high. When it beeps slow, that means you're a little bit low of grade. And obviously, the idea is to have a solid beep, or as close to it as possible. But that's how I set up a basement dig. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Check out the description. If there's any products in there you use the links. It'll help me out a little bit. And we're gonna get started on this dig. I'll see you guys on the next one.